Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a game for you in the tier 11 Japanese DD, the Yamagiri. Oh, hang on, tier 11? No, it's a super ship, isn't it? That's right, yeah. And we're on North in a 3-point domination game. So essentially the Yamagiri is a bloated version of the Shimakaze at tier 10 that Eitan's looking fabulous in there, to my right, in his space camo. And there's a couple of differences. I suppose the Yamagiri main notable difference is the fact that Yamagiri gets 18 torpedoes, so 6 torps per launcher. Also, she gets a slightly quicker rate of fire on her main guns. And but the ship is quite a bit bigger, and it doesn't turn as well as the Shimakaze at all. So yeah, she's a bit of a fat jonker, is Yamagiri, or Yamagirl as I like to call her. But you know, under speed boost, she's a rapid ship, and you can see it easily does over 44 knots. I've got swift in silence enabled as well, which does help a little bit, by about a knot and a bit, I think, a knot and a half maybe. So you can see a Satsuma coming in. We're going to get this cap circle in Charlie hopefully. And I think my friend's lining up for a torpedo send through the gap. It's definitely something on the flank. LPF suggests so. So I think it's worthwhile us sending a few fish through this gap in the rocks here. You never know. You don't send, you don't get, like I always say. So it's always worth a send. And there's a lot of torpedoes going through that gap, isn't there? Now some of them won't make it, of course. So the spread width on Yamagiri is 1 torp wider, of course, so they haven't actually narrowed the spread down. They've kept it at the standard 6 wide spread. It'd have been nice if it had been a little bit more focused, I think. But you know, maybe they've looked at balance, I don't know. I think it's just what it is, isn't it? But yeah, it'd be nice to have that a really tight, focused 6 torpedo spread. Anyway, Hanover's rushing in. Don't really know why. It looks as though the enemy could be enforced behind the rocks over there, because we don't see a huge amount of their team. We know there's a Zorki and a Marceau over at Alpha. We've got a couple of enemy BBs north of the Bravo Cap. We haven't seen the other DDs yet. I think there's a Forest Sherman about somewhere. And the Roosevelt is not proving too much of a problem at the moment, because you know, we've combined our AA here. And we didn't really want to linger around in Charlie Cap. I mean, we've got the points ticking on the board, which is fine. So I think now we're going to get into the Bravo Cap, hopefully. I'm just going to send a few presents, just in case somebody comes into the Charlie Cap. But we see the Forest Sherman hiding behind a rock in Bravo Cap, and I think Jufane's going to give him the good news with the radar. So it's up to me and my friend to support Jufane's attempts here. I think Eitan's going to smoke him up. I'm going to utilise that, hopefully. We need to get some shots into this Sherman and get rid of him. As you know, Sherman's a very dangerous boat. Oh yeah, he's taken a lot of damage already. But Sherman's also slow, so you can't really afford to do what this guy's doing in the Forest Sherman. You need to have an escape route, you know. I mean, that can be said of all DDs in the game, really, especially at this tier. You need to be able to get into cover fairly quickly if you need to. And that guy was doing it wrong, wasn't he? So I'm going to go into Bravo if I can get past this island. Like I said, the turning circle on Yamagiri girls not the best. So area denial torps away, and hopefully that'll prevent anybody sneaking into the Bravo cap. They might have some second thoughts if they see those fish. So I've smoked up here because I want to secure this cap circle, and there was a good chance of getting spotted by the carrier there. So it looks like the enemy are pushing in from Charlie Cap, and my friend Jufane here is under quite a bit of pressure by the look of it. He's taking a bit of damage there, and I think Atam's going to come in and hopefully smoke him up. And I'm going to try and work my way over to the flank and spot. After all, I wouldn't be doing my job if I wasn't spotting.
To fill that gap, you need to open up. All your days are over, but you send your light to be found now. It's like my engines overflow, and I am fueled, it's time to go. Oh, we are in this rush, love in the fast lane.
And we see the spotting culprit pop up on the minimap, the Shimakaze. And all of a sudden this has turned into a target rich environment, hasn't it? I've managed to spot, yeah, 3 battleships here. So I'm thinking I'm going to try and get on the flank of this Begonia and give him the good news with the torps if I can. I mean, Begonia is a pretty fast boat, right, for a BB, but I'm going to send him. Slightly overlapped, just in case. So we'll see what happens here, right?
It's like my engines overflow, and I am fueled, it's time to go. Oh, we are in this rush, love in the fast lane. I feel I'm strong beyond belief, and this is happening to me. I'm shouting, she's love in the fast lane.
Yeah, I've always said the best kill is overkill. And when you've got 400,000 potential damaging torpedoes travelling at the enemy, some of them they've got a pretty good chance of hitting if you get on the flank of a battleship.
One try, you will see. If you give it away, you'll be free tonight. It's like my engines overflow, and I ain't fueled, it's time to go. Oh, we are in this rush, it's love in the fast lane. I feel I'm strong beyond belief, and this is happening to me. I'm shouting, oh, this rush, it's love in the fast lane. I finally found my love. I finally found my love. I finally found my love.
So the tubes are reloaded. Let's see if we can do that again with the Satsuma, right? I have a feeling that he's going to turn back in though. So I'll just wait on the third set. Might be able to catch him out with the flooding, I think. Hopefully, we'll see about that.
This heavy load got under your skin. All in, you got the white knuckles holding on it tight, keeping your feelings bottled up inside. Heading for collision and denial. To really live, you gotta die. Breathe in, breathe out. Hey, come alive. Breathe in, breathe out. Look at the colors.
So yeah, the Satsuma takes a perma flooding. In retrospect though, I should have sent a set of the Grosser Kerr first, I think. You know, you live and learn, right?
Moments pass, make this one count. Untie. You're so good at dragging yourself down. Why? Well, there ain't much time left to figure things out. Deep underneath all the laser, your doubts. There's a heart gone out of rhythm in despair. Held underwater, fine for air. Breathe in, breathe out. Hey, come alive. Breathe in, breathe out. Look at the colors
And the Satsuma's got nowhere to go at this point. He's pretty much surrounded by DDs. And the last set's out on him. The last two sets were kind of speculative. These BBs turning every which way, very, very difficult to predict.
You got the white knuckles holding on it tight, keeping your feelings bottled up inside. Heading for collision in the night. To really live, you gotta die.
So the Satsuma took another 3 there, which was very nice. It was a shame he didn't take 4. But you know what, you can't have everything, can you? Not every game. And at this point I noticed there's a Smolensk in that smoke screen ahead. So I'm going to wait on the torp reload and send another set in his direction, I think. sometimes playing a torp boat's all about keeping your options open, really. And we kind of crippled the enemy team here just by doing dot damage, and it worked quite well, I think. We did a good job.
But I won't be down about it. All I know is I've been around, I've seen it before. Baby, I know this show. I know my part, right down to the core. I don't wanna waste my time now, 'cause this is where I come in. I can tell the ending from where it begins.
Oh, and if you think you're going to make credits in the Yamagiri, think again. And as always, guys, thanks ever so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Alright, bye bye.